Starting a security company in Kenya can be a profitable business if you plan well and follow the law. Security is one of the fastest growing industries in Kenya because many businesses, homes, schools, hospitals, and construction sites need protection every day. As towns grow and businesses expand, the demand for private security services keeps rising. Many Kenyans now trust private security firms for protection because they cannot depend on public security alone. A security company is not just about hiring guards and sending them to work. It is a serious business that deals with people's safety, money, and property. This means the government has strict rules that must be followed before you start. In Kenya, the private security industry is regulated by the Private Security Regulatory Authority, commonly known as PSRA. This authority was created under the Private Security Regulation Act of the year 2016. According to the law, no one is allowed to offer private security services in Kenya without a valid license from the authority. The first step is deciding the kind of security business you want to start. Some companies provide guards for homes and offices. Others offer bodyguards, event security, cash-in-transit services, alarm monitoring, or CCTV installation. You can begin with one service and expand later. Many small companies start by offering guarding services because it requires less capital compared to cash transport or high-level executive protection. The next step is registering your company. You must register your business with the Business Registration Service. A limited company is usually the best option because it looks professional and makes it easier to win contracts. Company registration in Kenya can cost between 10,000 Kenyan shillings and 30,000 Kenyan shillings depending on legal fees and the structure you choose. After registration, you need a physical office. This is important because the PSRA may inspect your office before approving your license. Your office should have enough space for administration, client meetings, and storing company records. Renting a small office in a town may cost between 15,000 Kenyan shillings and 50,000 Kenyan shillings per month, depending on location. You will also need to apply for a security company license from the PSRA. This is one of the most important steps. The authority usually asks for documents like your certificate of incorporation, KR, a PIN certificate, tax compliance certificate, business permit, director's identification cards, certificate of good conduct, office lease agreement, and details of your management team. The law also requires security vetting of directors and managers. Getting these documents ready may cost money. For example, a certificate of good conduct in Kenya costs 1,050 Kenyan shillings. County business permits may cost between 5,000 Kenyan shillings and 20,000 Kenyan shillings, depending on your county. Training is another key part of this business. The government now requires private security officers to undergo proper training in accredited institutions. This helps improve professionalism in the industry. You cannot just hire anyone from the streets and send them to guard clients. Your guards should know how to handle emergencies, customer service, conflict resolution, and reporting incidents. Hiring guards is one of your biggest responsibilities. Most new companies start with about 10 to 30 guards. In Kenya, you must follow minimum wage laws for security guards. If you underpay workers, you may face legal trouble. Apart from salaries, you should also budget for uniforms, boots, torches, whistles, and communication devices. For example, if you hire 10 guards and each earns 20,000 Kenyan shillings per month, your salary budget alone will be 200,000 Kenyan shillings every month. Add uniforms at about 5,000 Kenyan shillings per guard, and you may spend another 50,000 Kenyan shillings. You will also need equipment. A security company cannot run without tools. These include radios, smartphones, guard patrol books, company vehicles or motorbikes, security uniforms, and surveillance systems. Starting small may cost you around 100,000 Kenyan shillings to 500,000 Kenyan shillings, depending on your size. Marketing is very important in this business. Many people think security companies get clients automatically, but that is not true. You must market aggressively, print business cards, create a website, use social media, and visit businesses directly. In Kenya, many contracts come through networking and referrals. If you know landlords, school owners, or construction managers, you can get your first clients faster. Your pricing should be competitive. For example, many companies charge between 25,000 Kenyan shillings and 60,000 Kenyan shillings per guard per month, depending on the assignment. If your guard earns 20,000 Kenyan shillings and your total operational cost per guard is 25,000 Kenyan shillings, Charging 35,000 Kenyan shillings can leave you with profit. One challenge in this business is delayed payments. Some clients pay after 30 days or even 60 days. This means you need working capital to pay your guards before clients pay you. Many security companies fail because they do not plan for this. It is wise to have at least 3 months of salary reserve before starting. Trust is everything in the security business. If one guard steals from a client or fails to do the job, your company name can be damaged quickly. This is why vetting employees is important. Always do background checks before hiring. Insurance is another important part. You should insure your employees and your business against accidents and risks. Since security work can be dangerous, this protects your company from unexpected losses. Technology is changing the security industry in Kenya. Today, clients want more than just guards. They want CCTV cameras, electric fences, alarm systems, and access control. Learning these services can increase your profits. For example, installing a small CCTV system for a client can earn you 50,000 Kenyan shillings to 200,000 Kenyan shillings. The biggest advantage of this business is recurring income. Unlike businesses where customers buy once, security clients pay monthly. If you have 20 guards placed at different sites, and each brings a profit of 10,000 Kenyan shillings, you can make 200,000 Kenyan shillings every month. To start small in Kenya, you may need around 300,000 Kenyan shillings to 1 million Kenyan shillings. This depends on your office, staff, equipment, and licensing costs. Starting bigger may require several million Kenyan shillings. The security business is not easy, but it can grow into a strong company if managed well. Companies like G4's Kenya and Securex Agencies Kenya started small and grew into major players in the country. The secret is following the law, treating guards fairly, keeping clients happy, and maintaining discipline. If you want to build a long-term business in Kenya, security is one of the industries with steady demand. People will always need protection. If you start with honesty, professionalism, and patience, your company can grow from a small local firm into a respected national brand.